Okay, so now I'm ready to go with creating my image, whatever it may be. My sample for students is a whale. Okay, so it's time to get the rest of the fabric. Get the whale image I provided and start cutting the two together. Secure them together however you can. If you have them, I definitely recommend pins. So you pin down your image. And you've got a nice pair of scissors that is kind enough to cut your fabric and cut the two together like this. After I get the exterior cut, we'll talk about interior cuts. Finishing up the exterior cuts with scissors, and we'll be moving on to cutting out the interior cuts. The interior cuts are holes so that the undercolor shows through. So whatever you want your undercolor, wherever you want it to show, you've got to cut out from this is the main body, right? I recommend doing it with an X-Acto knife. My students have all been provided with X-Acto knives. Please remember to cover the surface of whatever table you're using. And remember too that your free hand is always behind your cutting hand. Take your time. Make sure you've got a clean blade. Those of you with this knife, snap off one of these with a pair of pliers so you have a clean blade, and it will cut as easily as mine is. I snapped it off before we started. So this piece, which got a little caught up, and that will happen, so patiently trim away whatever you need to, will, of course, show through. I'm trying to figure out how much to show you. I think it's common sense. You can see that whatever you cut out will let the undercolor show, right? So you don't have to follow this pattern. Choose what you want, okay? The traditional Northwest Coast Indian, this is the ovoid, right? So there's some ovoids and some U shapes in here. But choose what you want. You don't have to cut it all out, okay? Now we're ready to sew on buttons. I'm going to sew them in a line over here, opposite this row. Okay, I have to pin on this fabric. It's falling off. I didn't glue it down because I'm going to sew it down. Okay, here we go, folks. grab your button, grab your needle, go in the back, and stick the needle through. It's super simple, honestly, common sense. Stick the needle through. Comes up on one side, it goes down on the other. And I'm hitting the glue. Simple as that. But I'm going to go through twice because I want it to be anchored on there. Here, threads might get caught up like this. Be patient. Pull firmly. Now I'm going to go through one more time. Sometimes you gotta peek. See where does it go? Up one side. Down on the other. Glue there, which is what I didn't want to happen to you. Okay, keep it smooth, right? Patient so that the threads don't get tangled up. Okay, move on to my next one. Just place it where you want it. It might be around the circumference of your animal. Of one side. Can you see it? Pull the needle through till it's firm. Down on the other. I'm going to go ahead and go through twice on each one. Like what to watch my hands. And on the other. On to the next button, etc., etc. Put on your favorite movie, maybe your favorite music, because you're going to be watching your hands, right?